Hey everyone, this is Coach David. I wanted to hop on and speak directly to our members, a little more conversationally about our upcoming policy change regarding class reservations, talk a little bit about our thought process behind that, as well as just note some things going on around the gym in general, and wanted to address our community in a more direct way. So first off, we have a new cancellation policy, registration cancellation policy that we're putting into effect. This is something we've actually been thinking about for quite a few months now, and the reason for this is we see this a lot where classes are capping at 20 people. There's a handful of people on the wait list, and then come actual class time, maybe only 16 or so people actually show up to class. So folks registering for classes and not showing up for them are preventing other people from getting into class. Also, the windows that we had for class cancellation periods prior to this was too short, and it didn't allow people who were actually on the wait list to get notified and be able to change in a timely manner. So we're adjusting our cancellation windows. So for the 6 a.m., 7 a.m., 8 a.m., and 9 a.m. classes, there's a 10-hour window prior to that class that you would have to cancel beyond. So over 10 hours prior to your class time, you would need to go into the app and deregister yourself for class in order to not incur the penalty. For classes that start at 10 a.m. to the close of a gym, that's going to be a 5-hour window. So same thing, you have to cancel class outside of that 5-hour window prior to your class start time. The penalty for no showing class is going to be the loss of your class and a $15 fee. We have a little bit of flexibility built in there. So what we're offering members is once per quarter, they can give us just an email and use their emergency credit. It's no questions asked. Something came up outside of your hands, and we will either refund the $15 or credit it or not charge depending on the timing around that. And you will be able to save your class. So that's something you can do quarterly. The other thing is if you want to, so say you're signed up for the 4:30 class and 2 hours prior to class, work goes late, you have a meeting you didn't expect. You can no longer make 4:30, but there's still room at 5:30. You can contact us and we will move you into one of those later classes within the same day. So you'll be able to save your class, but you will still incur that $15 penalty. This update is something that we definitely did not take lightly, and we spent a lot of time talking about it. We talked to a lot of members. We talked to owners and operators of other gyms within the city as well in terms of what their policies were for people in similar situations. And my hope would be to never collect any money from this, right? My hope would be that, this holds people a little bit more accountable. People are a little bit more adherent to those time frames, and that allows more people to access our classes, which is really, at the end of the day, all that we want. Something else we've done as an updated policy around registrations is that for more of our legacy members, anyone who's been with us for 5 years plus, we're offering them as a thank you for their loyalty to our gym, a limited number of rolling reservations. So people will be able to pre-register themselves ongoing for a class versus having to register prior to that. Definitely, we have a limited number of that, so that's not going to be like all classes will be kind of full prior to them even becoming available, but it is something that we want to do to help make sure that the members who have been with us for as long as they have still have access to the gym that they love so much. And of course, for all our new members, whether you've been with us for 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months or more, we want to make sure that you all have access to classes too, that you're welcome in this community, that you can enjoy the thing that we've created and love so much, and share that with you and integrate you into our community as well. So these are all the things that I'm thinking about in terms of the rationale behind some of these policy changes. Again, I know the gym is busy, and to be honest, it stresses me out. I do not want a bigger gym. I am aggressively resisting growth. Prior to 2020, if you remember, if you were with us, CFSBK was much larger. Our classes were significantly bigger. We offered significantly more programs. And my lesson from that time was that more is not better. I am resisting expansion as much as I can. It's a problem of abundance. As a business owner, it's a great problem to have, but my priorities are always going to be the experience for members, class accessibility, the preservation and continuation of our culture, and being able to welcome in new people who want to take advantage of what we offer. So we're navigating all this. We're doing our best. We appreciate everyone's patience, understanding around these policies and changes. We hope that everyone is, an excited ambassador for CFSBK, but I just, again, wanted to jump on and talk a little bit more personally about our thought process and why we're doing some of these things. Again, if you guys have any questions, you can direct them to myself, our general manager, Charlie, as well. Her and I have been kind of spearheading this. So we appreciate everyone's understanding, and hope that things continue to rock and roll here at CFSBK. All right, thanks a lot.